What's good, everybody? Welcome to Tripperraiolive. I'm gonna do another one of this one that I did last night. Uh, I've gotten some good responses from that, man. Thank y'all for sharing it, and thank everybody for watching. Thank y'all for being the people that y'all are. Um, if you saw me earlier today, I was in a very emotional state today because this I didn't think this was going to affect me like it has, and it has seriously affected me because it's not just me. It's not just black people. It's Mexican Americans. It's African Americans. It's Africans. It's um, you know, a lot of people are involved in this, and for us to honestly keep perpetuating this stigma and the things around us is very wrong. If you want to be a guest on the show tonight, I mean, we're just going to have some discussion. Really, you know, like I said, man, I'm not really too concerned about it. About anybody liking this or anything else, but it needs to be heard. And people need to come together. We need to come together as a people. We really do. I I posted some stuff today, and I was all about positivity today. I woke up in a good mood, and then woke up to some bullshit. Some person, I'm not gonna call her out her name. Some person decided to put on one of my posts from yesterday or today, I think, and said that black people feel like we're owed something. We are owed something. Every minority in this country is owed something, especially the Indians, the Native Americans. Native Americans are probably one of the more persecuted people, but they have a reservation. They have things that can really help their nation, and it's kind of weird. What's up, Joe? What's up, Brandy, Nicole? Um, those things shouldn't be an issue nowadays. The Native Americans have just now gotten their settlement done, for the atrocities that have been committed against them. Um, there are tons of people that don't have a voice, like my cousin Wes. My cousin Wes passed away a few years back, and they're trying to say it was a self-inflicted wound. Wes wasn't a depressed person. He was always very vibrant. What's up, Zach? He was always very ambitious. He was very charismatic. People loved him. I loved him. He was a good person. Even regardless of the things that he may have heard from my ex-wife about me, he still showed me love and respect. Um, those things are important in this day and age. We we are not evolving like we should, man. We are not doing like we should necessarily do. Like right now, they're trying to stop me from giving you this message. They are trying to stop me. And I'm looking at my Facebook right now and there's not a picture there. Why are you trying to stop me? Why? What fathomable reason do you have to stop? I'm a normal person. I don't cause any issues. I don't give people drama. So for you to try to shut me down on Facebook, for whoever's trying to shut me down or saying that this doesn't affect you, it affects all of us. If you can hear me, great. If you can't see me, I'm sorry. I don't know what the powers that be are trying to do to me right now. Um, I guess because I'm a leader in my community or something else. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. Uh, it's disturbing to me that yesterday when I tried to have people on my show, they couldn't get on. When I tried to create a forum I couldn't do that. Give me 1 second. I think my daughter's at the door. So y'all stay patient. I'll be right back. Okay? Promise. But I'm back. Sorry. I don't know if anybody can see me. I don't know what's going on. All that good stuff. My daughter's here. Love you.
Love you too.
What's up, Zach? Love you, man. Oh, you see me? Okay, cool. I wasn't. I I wish I could understand what is going on. Thanks, Zach, for sharing that. I really appreciate it. That's much love, man. Um, I don't know what I could have done differently or what can be done right now. Um, what's up, Ashley? Um, these these situations right now have caused a lot of problems in our life. They have caused a lot of problems in our relationships. They've caused a lot of issues besides just being a black and white thing. It's not just black and white. I wish it was. I wish it was as simple to be able to explain it as that, but it's really not. Thank you. I love this girl. You know, she's my baby, and she's all. She means more to me than probably anything else. Just because, just because she is my future. She is our future. She's a beautiful young black woman that can do anything she wants to do with her mind, and she has. You know, she went to school. She's still going to school. She's doing the right things to prepare her life ahead of this. Hey, friend. She says hi. Hi. She said hi. Um, but in that same aspect, man, we have to really come together collectively to make this work. Yeah, she is my twin. Literally, she's a twin.
Yeah.
She has a twin brother named Jaden.
We will turn 19 in 18 and 19 days.
18 and 19 days. They will be 19, which is crazy. I didn't think they were going to get that big on me, man. Well, you know, as a parent, she's sitting over here looking at me crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what?
Sorry.
Leave it to you, man. But in saying that, I mean, I didn't expect my children to be such great adults. You know, I have that hope for them. I had those ambitions for them. But they've done this on their own. You know, they didn't look at, oh, dad's a public figure, dad's this, dad raps, dad's dad. When their friends are telling them, hey man, I listen to your dad's music, he's freaking awesome and stuff like that, they're like, great, thank you. You know, yeah, he is awesome. But they don't put that whole air of like, oh, we're better than anybody else. But back to the subject at hand. And that's the reason I'm doing this. That's the reason I do these things. That's why I'm so real about everything I do. What's going on, Sandra? How you doing? I I have such a passion for our future that I'm willing to do anything to make sure that it happens. I don't want people, you know, having to live in fear for the rest of their lives. Sandra says hi. And I said it earlier on my friend Monica's post. There was a gentleman on there. He didn't feel like it involved him. And the best way I could have explained it to the man was, we're doing this so our children don't have to do it later. So our children aren't fighting the same fight for the next 400 years, 600 years, however long. It's gone on too long. I was on my boy Black's, he had his thing going today, and he does make a very valid point. Back in the gap, we was reckless. I'm not even gonna lie. I was quick. Nigga, you tell me these niggas just sat up there and called us out our names and da 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 da, bro, we gonna ride. I used to be that dude. If you insulted anybody, I'd be that dude. You insulted me and called me the ER, the hard R. I'd fuck you up. But nowadays, I also know the difference now. I'm a grown man now. I have adults as children now. So I want to be a better example for them rather than worried about how everybody else feels about me. That's why when I say I give zero fucks, no, I do not give a zero absolute fucks about anything, because these are the most important things in my life. Well, she's wiping off my shit. But they are the most important things in my life. They are my best friends. They are my greatest supporters. They are everything I strive to be. I know my son's an asshole. She keeps on calling her brother an asshole. Like, man, thank you. But what's up, Maria? But in that same prospect, prospect, or however you want to put it, it's about him. He has to make better decisions. We all are ending up making bad decisions. You have people that have killed other people based on bad decisions. We can't sit up here and be angry. We can't sit up here and think that we're always going to be right in the situation where we're not. And a lot of times, if you're trying to be right, more than likely you're going to be wrong. Because at the end of the day, it's not about those things. It's about, like I said earlier, we got to help out each other. If you have a friend that you've been calling your friend for years, and you don't support them in their beliefs, like, for instance, the protests, there was a lot of people that should have been out that weren't. What's up, Michelle? How you doing, Mom? Love you, Andy, by the way. That's kind of saddening because it affects us all. The man asked me, would I go protest for him if he had died that way? More than likely, yes, because you're somebody's dad, you're somebody's son, you're somebody's uncle. You deserve, justice. I had a friend that passed away last year in April. His name was Eric Stallings. He was probably one of my best friends, and he was a contributor to a lot of my music. He was also my producer. He was a lot of things to me. And he died with another friend of ours named Tim. And these two men were great musicians. They had a great future ahead of them. And because of somebody else's childishness or jealousy or any of that, they won't be living their lives. Tim was barely 21. Mangino was only 36. He had a daughter. And he had a young daughter that meant the world to him. And he just wanted to see her grow. He won't be able to do that now. I had an older brother named Anthony. He died when I was 8 years old. He got ran over by a drunk driver. Nobody did a protest for him. Nobody did a protest. MAD didn't do any protests. If you don't remember what MAD was, MAD is Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. Nobody did anything for my brother. Did we still move on? Yes. Did the world keep turning? Yes. Am I still here? Yes. But there's a lot of things that you don't know about people and the demons that they have to fight every day. to keep sanity. We all have issues. We all have things that we're not proud of. We all have things that we just can't seem to let go. It was hard growing up knowing that from the time that my father married his mother to now, Anthony has been on my mind. Gino and Tim are always on my mind because they were my friends and they were my family. And they meant so much to me. Wes is on my mind all the time, and mostly because I see his sister saying how much she misses him on my page every day. And that's hard to deal with also. I lost my best friend. I lost a lot of people, man. And we all lose those people. But depending on their death and how they passed is always kind of retrospective to us. We feel like it's injustice. We feel, which it is to a point. We hate to see people die so soon. Friend Margaret died in a car wreck, a couple of months ago. Not even a month ago, really. Still affects me because that was my friend. I could talk to her about anything. I could do it, anything. The point of this is we can come together. We can stop some things. We can eliminate a lot of deaths. We can eliminate a lot of problems instead of always perpetuating the same shit. You may be bored. Ooh, guns. Sorry, I like gummy bears. But you have to understand, and half of y'all probably won't sit here and watch this because you think it's depressing. Sorry. I'm sitting over here chewing loud. I bet y'all can hear me smacking. But the truth of the matter is this, man. Don't automatically assume that's all about Black Lives Matter. Don't automatically assume that we don't care about white people, that we don't care about Mexicans or anything else. Don't assume that we are just sitting here saying that you owe us something, so you need to pay up. George Bush tried to do reparations. Half of Black America didn't even get reparations. Half of us. And I know probably some of my relatives were slaves. Was I worried about it? No. Did I care? Sure. I was happy for other Black people. Like, hey, you got reparations. Congratulations, bro. You don't have to be the center of attention. Black people don't feel like we're the center of attention. LL Cool J was on today, and he made a great statement. Implicit bias. When a person feels a certain way about something, they will subconsciously suppress it. But when it comes into play, it comes out. So there are tons and tons of white Americans, Mexican Americans, even Black Americans that have a racism inside of them that they don't even consciously see. They just have a perspective that they have had for 20, 30 years and want to keep it because that's what they feel this world is, or this is what it is, and it's not. If you've lived in a country town and the only thing you've had is 45 people in your town, and you know the same 45 people in that damn town, you think that the news is correct, you need to step out of that 45-person town and go live your life. Go see some things. Even if it's for a small amount of time, go see some things. While she's sitting over here dying on me. My daughter's over here dying on a Coke, by the way. Oh, that's great. But, and she's feeding me freaking gummy bears, and she knows I can't resist these little fuckers. But, that's my baby. We're good about it. What's up, Jay Wood? We're gonna come together this Saturday. I don't have an actual anything to give you right now. I was waiting on this one, and I missed the meetings. There was one at 6:30 and there was one at 5. So we're going to do this again Saturday. We are going to march again. We are going to try again to do a peaceful protest. And hopefully we can have more people come this time, including our civic leaders, including the NAACP, including the city of Amarillo, because in all actuality, they need to be a part of this. They need to be a part of this because this is our city. Actually, fuck that. Every city in America is our city. We should hold it dear. We should hold it like we hold our children, with love and compassion, and strike down whoever the fuck tries to fuck with it. I shared Killer Mike's speech about the CNN building being torn down by the rioters. And he makes a very valid point. His father is a cop. My Uncle Jesse used to be a police officer. I don't have bad thoughts about police. I have bad thoughts about individuals that take their badge too seriously, that feel like they are the law, and they are not. Those aren't breast strips, those are sub strips. She's open. See, look, I'm gonna show you guys. I got this little thing. It's got little soap strips in it. So, like, if you take it out, it's a little thing of soap. I bet she was about to put it in her mouth. I was about to let her, but I wasn't. I know that hurt. I'm sorry, but you gotta learn, and that's kind of like the same thing that we're talking about right now. You gonna learn. You're gonna learn one day. Everything happens. You're gonna have to deal with it. Just deal with it. The Alexis Ramos, the chick that sat up there and said that we deserve to be beat down like dogs. You're gonna get beat down like a dog. Oh yeah. God knows somebody know your ass. And somebody gonna find you and they're gonna beat your ass. Is it right? No. I don't necessarily think it's right. But if you were to get your ass beat, I'm not gonna be upset about it. For the simple fact, you've disrespected a whole race. For what? Because you're upset? We're upset. We're not calling everybody out their name. We're not, even at the protest yesterday. Yes. What's up, Julie? Even at the protest on Sunday, we wanted to beat people up, especially the dudes at Handlebar, because they're sitting over there calling us niggers and jigaboos and spear chunker and all this other stuff. Get out of here. Go back to Africa then. It happens. There's no easy way.
You have to be in Africa, but you white people brought us over here.
White people didn't bring us over here. We brought ourselves over here. We got on the boat. Yeah, it's easy to hide behind the screen. It's easy to sit up here and talk shit while you're protected by Facebook and every other thing. And I guess, again, Facebook is not allowing people to get on my thing today. Leave my unicorn alone. Look, this is my favorite mug. Because I'm a unicorn, damn it. If you've never seen it, you've seen it on my Facebook, you've seen it on my IG. Me doing that with our unicorn head. Yeah. But like I said, today I wanted to be positive. I want your thoughts. I would love to have somebody on the show and tell me their thoughts. Like this one. What does BL mean? What does Black Lives Matter mean to you? What does that statement mean to you? To me, it means that we can change the perspective of how Black people are treated in America, in general, in any country. That's what Black Lives Matter to me. Every life matters. What really, truly matters is when we can come together and take away those stereotypes, take away those stigmas, and honestly have a conversation and dialogue about what's going on in our life, what's going on in our country, what's going on in our communities. While people are not trying to be part of their community, they're trying to more or less degrade and denounce all the hard work that we're doing. We're working hard to keep this together. You're not keeping my hat. She got my hat on now. She is fucking up my whole thing today.
What's what I do?
Well, I think it's more or less like you're here because you saw your dad was upset earlier. I know he was watching my live, so.
Actually, I wasn't. I was on the road.
I saw you on my live, nigga. Don't play.
Which one? Yesterday?
No, the one this morning. One earlier.
Oh, like early this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On IG?
No, not that one. I do too many goddamn lives. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Off topic.
But I love my kids. And that's why I'm doing this. I mean, I love you. But that's the whole thing, man. If you're not willing to go out there and show your children what something's worth fighting for, then you just need to stay home with your kids. Yeah, quit talking about it. Quit sitting over there trying to have some kind of debate with your friends. Quit sitting over there trying to be at the bar and try to sound, mature and all this other stuff. I was at House Bar the night it opened back up. And there was a guy over there talking about the riots. And you know how bad I wanted to go over there and reach out and tear out his throat? These blacks just don't get it. We all are suffering together. We are not all suffering together. We are not all suffering together. Mexicans, blacks, Jews, anything that we try to put into a box, that little box that we try to put everybody in, is being under scrutiny. It's being overwatched. Every time you do something that people don't agree with, they're going to do something about it. They're gonna get mad. They're going to say how they're feeling. They're going to express exactly what's going on with them. And you can't shut them up. It's not right. I won't be silenced. Like I said it in the post. You want to shut me down, Facebook? Come shut me up. U.S. government, President Orange Face, all of y'all. Y'all want to fuck me up? Come fuck me up there. Just real. Y'all might spike my damn, my favorite candy. This little thing right here. Little gummy bear. Look. You're not going to take advantage of those things anymore from me. You're not going to take those things from me. I'm not going to be quiet no more. I'm not going to sit over here and pretend I'm cool with somebody when I'm not. I'm not going to keep pretending like you haven't done me an injustice when you have. I've lost friends behind it. Oh well. If you was really a friend, you would have stayed by my side. You would have stood beside me and fought with me. Y'all so popular. You're so cool. Oh, I don't do the things that you do. You're right. You don't. Because you're you. I'm me. But when was the last time, honestly, somebody invited me to be on their show? I invite people all the time. I invite Best Believe. He turned his back on me. Super cool. He didn't respond to me. So why am I a hustle god if my other hustle gods can't support me? KO can suck a dick. Real shit. Call it slander, whatever the fuck you want. I know you on a personal level, my nigga. You ain't shit. You really ain't. You promised Eric a whole sound system to help him. And what happened? The man died. You didn't even give him respect enough to even say something about his death. Same thing with Bez. You didn't even have the common decency and respect to give that man his respect and Timmy his respect when they died, man. So I'm not too worried about Bez Believe, Super Cool, KO, none of y'all niggas. I still love y'all. Still got mad respect for y'all. But I don't respect the things that you do. I don't. I really don't. Because y'all are fake. You want people to like you. I don't care about people liking me. That's where we're different. I do my music because I like doing my music. I do this because I want to entertain people, and I love to hear people's opinion. A lot of you so-called celebrities aren't even real people most of the time. I gotta respect LL Cool J because he was at least real enough to correct the people, his fans, that were being unintelligent on his post. And he schooled them so well. I loved it because LL was real. That man was crying, trying to tell you his truth. Thank you. Zach, I would love to be on your podcast. I would love to. Thank you, dear. I will definitely speak on it. So, in that truth, and I told you that a long time ago, that I would. She's trying to be on Snapchat, and I'm not letting her. Go. Fuck it. No, I'll let her do a Snapchat. She's in my hat trying to be all cool. I would let y'all see it, but I can't turn my camera around. She looking at me like hell. But that's what I mean, man. Y'all say that you're about these things, but you don't do anything about it. I peruse my Facebook every day. I scroll through it every day. I try to promote as much positive stuff as I see on Facebook. For y'all not to say nothing. You ain't even saying nothing, man. I'm talking about your new song. My eyelashes on fleek. This, that, and the other. I actually gotta give like Nicki Minaj props because she actually said something very, very prominent to me. And said, text these people, let them know what's going on. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to them. And I keep losing more viewers. That's okay. Yesterday, I had 25, 30 viewers. When I'm sitting over here yelling and screaming, now that I'm on some peaceful stuff today and trying to be positive in front of my daughter, ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Dad.
What?
I've seen you pissed off. I'm dead.
Well, you've seen me pissed off. You haven't seen me like this though. I don't think you've ever seen me like this except for when your mom died. And I think that was the last time you saw me like that. It was because it was real emotions. It's still real emotions. I'm still real right now. I'm just melancholy at the moment, and I'm disappointed in people, man. My girl Monica had her protest in Borger. And these people really treated her disrespectfully. They really treated her like her and my other friends were going to riot. These are women, mind you. They have children. They brought their children to the protest. You mean to tell me that these beautiful, strong women were going to tear up Borger? It can't be any more tore up than it already is. I mean, let's just be honest. Borger is not really exactly the most fun town to be in. My ass got pulled over about 4 years ago for just driving through there, being a black man in a white van. Said I had a tail light out. Real shit. It's not a joke. These people tried to pull me over. Well, they did pull me over. Searched my vehicle over a tail light. 2 officers followed me all the way to the Borger city limit. Up until I got to the Borger city limit. Whoop, whoop. Oh, you have a tail light out. I'm standing outside getting ate up by fucking mosquitoes, watching these 2 dum-dums search my fucking van for nothing. I'm standing outside. I'm looking. My tail light is still fine. What y'all stopping me for? Well, sir, you look suspicious because you said you were from Kansas and you were coming from Texas. And I was like, my mom and my kids live in Texas right now, bro. I live in Kansas. I come down here almost every weekend.
Yeah.
And
Was
that,
it when you were coming home from? When
yeah,
you came home from?
no, when I was coming home.
I know, but was it when we had came home back from?
Oh no, not from Missouri. That was
Oh,
with,
that was terror.
yeah, that was with Candace. That was with Candace. But no, it was like
That was
it was
terror.
that weekend before.
Yeah.
Because Tara came.
Oh yeah, because y'all had came to Silverton and was like, well, we're going to Missouri.
Right. Yeah, we're going to Missouri.
Cool.
Yeah, you're going.
Great. You're going.
Granny's coming to get
If
you.
Andrew goes.
Right. So
We had no option.
no, you never do. Not messing with me. But that's those things. What are you complaining about?
Huh?
What are you complaining about?
Nothing.
But
Wait.
what? See, I always try to do the show, and then she show up. And then when she show up, she get to doing this. Well, she probably can't even get on the show. Can you get on the show? They still won't let you on. They still won't let my daughter on.
And let me create a whole one for myself, but still won't let me get on.
They won't let you get on now?
Nope.
When did you try?
Huh?
When did you try?
Dad.
Shut up. That's why I was asking, because I want to know what's going on.
What's the point of me getting on if I'm here?
That is true, but at least I know that people can get on the show. I'm going to shoot you.
Please,
I'm going to make you suffer.
away my pay.
I'm going to make you suffer. That's even worse. We're going to let you? We're trying to see. Because yesterday, I tried to tap in with my boy Anubis. They wouldn't let me on there. Didn't even have a button on there. Look. Don't think I do this. Just go on the thing. Why don't you just go on Facebook?
Because I don't want to go on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Of course. Nobody wants to do it on Facebook, of course.
Not right now, at least. Right now. I haven't been on Facebook all day, except for texting you.
92 EJ. XJ. EJ. Yeah, EJ. All right. We're going to see. And it actually let her on today.
Oh, let me do this yesterday.
Wow. Let you do that?
Okay.
But you're going to have to turn it off now because I could hear it. See, look. Yesterday, we couldn't do that. Now, today, all of a sudden, they want to let me do it. No, if you're going to go with it, go all the way, bro. Why y'all bullshit? You know, that's sad. Look at this. This is cute. Hi, Janela.
Hi, Monica. You actually spelled it right.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
There's an I.
No, she's not. I don't have two I's in my name.
No, you only have one I.
Exactly.
There's not an I in there.
Oh, she spelled it with two
No.
I's.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. But
that first or last time.
Right? Even Dad fucks up every once in a while. Most of the time. Because I even named her. And that's even bad that I misspelled my daughter's name every once in a while.
You should have put Y and then it would actually say Janela. But anyways, I'm not going to get on that topic.
What? It ain't like you can't change your name.
I
bro.
can't.
What?
What's the point of changing it after 19 years of having it?
I did it the same. I did it. I went from Jerome to Kane. I sure did.
Yeah, but Kane is your stage name. Jerome is your legal government name.
Yeah, and I hate it.
On your driver's license, what does it say?
That.
Okay, then.
I don't care. You sound like mama now. You sound like your grandmother now. That's her grandmother. I feel like people can be whoever they want to be. If you can change and cut your dick off and change yourself from Daniel to
Danielle.
Marche or whatever crazy ass name they want to come up with.
From Daniel to Danielle.
Daniel to Danielle. I'm not knocking this shit.
If you don't bring your ass up here, we are going to have a problem. Sorry.
Oh, wow. This is my kid, y'all. I know this is my kid. There's no denying about it. So I have no qualms about it. But I swear to God, some days I'm trying to do a show here. She keeps on being, funny. I was trying to be serious. Maybe we don't need to be serious today. Maybe we just need to have positivity. And this is the most positive thing that I've had today.
I'm gonna be back.
Okay.
You just put me in a voicemail.
Oh Lord. Maybe she's making out with her boyfriend. Yeah. Never thought of
I
it.
do that on a daily basis at the apartment.
I don't want to hear all about it.
And
One thing I want to hear is you got a blunt. That's all I want to hear.
if I had one, I would already be smoking it.
Yeah, I wonder why. Probably already have. Dude.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. I've been
You've been dry?
sober for about like 2 weeks.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Have to.
Lie again.
When was your birthday?
May 20th.
What's today?
The 1st.
That's 2 weeks.
No, it's not. It's
Yes.
9 days.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's 11.
That's still not 2 weeks. 2 weeks is 14 days.
Okay, a week and a half.
Oh, God. You're not going to die.
No.
I'm not going to talk about my personal stuff with my daughter right now. That's right. We're going to talk about the subject at hand, which was the resistance and talking about the protests. So like I said, Saturday, we're going to do it again. We're going to march. If you want to be involved, get a hold to Level 1 Anubis on Facebook or Prince Fee, which I'm not quite sure if those two are together or we're doing something separately or we're doing this and this and this. In all honesty, guys, fuck trying to do separate shit. Let's all do it as a community. It's not just North Heights. It's not just Hamlet. It's not just East Ridge. It's not just South Georgia. It's not just Lawndale. It's not just Avondale. It's Amarillo. We're all Bomb City, man. We can come together and do this together and do something peaceful. So if you want to be involved, man, get in touch with those two gentlemen. Hell, I'll even be a chairman for it. You know, like y'all wanna do a protest, man? Get in touch with me. We'll try to do it as fucking organized as possible and get something done.
Organized.
We know this. That's why we're having meetings to make it organized.
Right.
So if you want to be a part of it, just let me know. I mean, like I said, man, these crazy things are our future.
Sadly, but true.
That's not sad. That's a great thing because I feel like they can make some really effective changes. We don't have to be violent all the time. We don't always have to be, up in arms about everything. I'm upset that people sat up there and watched that man get killed. I'm upset that my children had to see all this extra. And they live in such a world now that they really didn't think it was an issue. Her best friend is white. They live together. They are great together. So it's possible. You don't have to be that way. You choose to be that way. It's a choice. At the end of the damn day, racism is a choice. You choose not to like people based on whatever problems you may have had in the past with somebody. It doesn't necessarily mean that those problems are going to evolve to here. If I was to die on Sunday, when I was at the protest because the gentlemen that were on top of the roof with guns and everything like that, would they all have a march? Would y'all have a march for me?
I would have.
I know you would have because you're my daughter. This is different. You gotta love me. So these people don't,
I don't have to love you. I choose to love you.
Exactly. Choice again. She chooses to love me. Regardless that I'm her father and I gave her life. But she chooses to love me. Let's just be real. We haven't always had the best relationship. There was a time that she was really mad at me and she just really didn't understand what was going on. She thought her daddy didn't love her. She thought her daddy didn't want to be around. When it was really just, I can't. I was trying to let her stepfather do his role. I tried to let her mother raise the kids the way that she wanted them raised. I'm glad they were staying in the town that they were staying because I really felt like if they were in Amarillo, they wouldn't have graduated. They probably could have gotten to a whole lot of extra shit living here. But they grew up in Silverton. They have all graduated. Yay, high five. Way to go, parents. But that was the most beautiful thing about it. What's up, Marcus? Is that they grew into beautiful people. that are amazing and that know what they want out of life. And I'm very proud of them. So, that being said,
2 out of bigger kids. Yes, I'm being very shady.
you are being shady, man. Like, it ain't.
You know I love him.
I know you love him, but bro, like real shit. Let your brother breathe for 5 minutes. I mean, if he can get his shit together, that'd be great. I mean, he don't really. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have his shit together. He's not like going to prison and shit. Might if he keeps on fucking around with the bitch he fucking with. But the thing is, he's not a bad kid. I don't have an assumption that this boy is just gonna keep fucking up and keep fucking up and keep fucking up. I have faith and hope that my son will do better. Just like I know everybody in America can do better. We don't have to do all this racial bullshit. Did you see the racial profiling on IG today? The real Pete Rock put it on his, and it made a lot of sense. The guy wasn't even the guy that you was looking for, and those police officers didn't even have the common decency to tell that man sorry, to apologize for, we're sorry, man. We thought you were this guy and you weren't. You didn't even show a picture of this guy. You don't even have a legal warrant for this guy. You thought the man was lying to you, that he was really the guy that you was looking for. He was just trying to tell you that he wasn't. When in all actuality, it really wasn't him. That's what I'm saying. We live in that kind of world right now, where you're not innocent until proven guilty anymore. You're guilty by association. You're guilty because you're on the wrong street. You killed a black man jogging. Killed a black man jogging. That's what kind of was one of the part of the catalyst for this shit all of a sudden. Man going out for a jog and they hunted him down. You treat people like animals. They're gonna act like animals. Long enough. Matter of fact, read The Cave, which is probably one of the oldest written works out there by Homer. What's up, Venus? My man, I saw you on the news last night. It was really great. I'm glad you participated in the protest yesterday. What's cool with him? He's a really great man. He's a really influential leader in our community. But like I said, you should read the book The Cave by Homer, or actually, it's just a written work. I guess that's really what it is. So what it's about is about being sheltered from things. When this man is in this cave until he becomes an adult, he has never seen sunlight. He has never had interaction with a person. He has never seen those things. And then when he actually comes out of the cave, he's confused and scared and goes back into his cave, because that's the one thing that makes sense. So what we need to do as people is step out of our cave and learn to adapt. It's a metaphor for everybody. What's up, Miss Juicy? Lala, mind in mind. Okay, that's a long ass name. You see that? Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said too. She was like, okay. Anyway, I got about 10 minutes left. I'm not going to stay on here all day. I'm not going to preach to y'all today. I just wanted to be positive, and you saw my positivity. That is my best essence of positivity is my daughter. That is my perfect day. Her and her brother were my perfect day. Because when they were little, and I didn't know if they were going to make it, and now that they did make it, I'm so happy for both of them. My son's doing great things for himself. The other one, he needs to, he needs to get his shit together. Dayton is wonderful. Chloe, she needs some work too. But I love my kiddos because they are my future. They are my legacy. They are a representation of all the good that comes in me. So promote that. Tell that to your kids. Matter of fact, while you're sitting up here watching me, I want everybody that's watching that's got kids, go hug your kid. Go kiss your kid. Tell your kids you love them. I don't care if they're playing PlayStation, Xbox, Tiddlywinks, slapping their little sister. Go kiss your kid. Hey, you just slap your brothers around. Don't even go there, man.
Because I was a little girl.
You still slap your brothers around.
I slapped
except for Jaden. You slap
Jaden
Xavier.
slaps me around.
Yeah, he does. Because he's
No.
I'm not gonna say the smart one. Yeah, he is the smart one. He is the smart
I'm
one.
offended.
Why are you offended?
I'm a little bit.
Were you on yearbook?
No, because they wouldn't let me.
Why?
Because there was too many people.
How's there too many people? There's only 15 of y'all.
Yeah, that was already filled.
Oh, so basically every other senior was on yearbook except for you.
Yes.
Oh. Well, at least you were a cheerleader.
I was mascot.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were.
I was mascot, and I was also a kindergarten class aide.
Really?
And graduated with 31 credits. Thank you very much.
How do you graduate with 31 credits?
Because you
See, she's an over fucking achiever.
I'm not an overachiever. I just did more credits in Toya, and then when I moved back to Silverton, I just so happened to have more credits than my classmates.
Really?
Because I took.
I didn't know you could do that in the state of Texas. I thought you only had to have 21 credits.
You have to have 26 actually.
Really now?
26 to graduate. I had over 30. I had 32, and I graduated. Not top of my class, but middle of my class. Okay, it's okay.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, considering there's only 15.
There was 18 of us.
Okay.
Much.
18 seniors, middle of the class.
Anyways, I took Money Matters, which actually I needed that in Julia. I had 15 fine art credits. 5 fine art credits because I was in band. Mm-hmm. I was in theater.
Oh, you're in band?
My freshman year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was in band. I was in theater for 2 years. I also was in culinary arts sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And I took art my freshman and junior year of high school.
Not bad.
And also took accounting.
These are my kids. Like, for real. You know, I do like 9 different things as is: clothing, graphic design, paint, art, rap, music. Hell, I even sing heavy metal from time to time. There's some but yeah, she didn't even know that. But that's what I'm saying. I've raised children that are productive. And they're steadily being productive.
And then turned around, went to Wayland.
Went to Wayland. She's doing good.
Even freaking did the messy games.
Why is that bad?
Because by the time it was over with, I was covered in dog food, baby oil, flour. I had to wrestle people for a cow tongue.
Ew.
Yeah. So,
you gotta wrestle somebody for a cow tongue.
Like multiple girls. Multiple.
If it wasn't my daughter, I probably would have said something really, really cold about it. But it's my daughter. You know, it's I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. All right. So I got about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it short. Who you want to tell thank you, Nate?
Thank you to all of the supporters that are supporting George Floyd, because that honestly was unnecessary. I also want to give a shout out to his brother, because I saw on Facebook this morning that he said it's not going to bring my brother back, so there's no point of being violent behind it.
Thank you.
There's no point of having violent riots or protests. If you're going to protest peacefully. There's nothing they can do about it. That's all Martin Luther King did, and look what it got us.
And we're still talking about that, man, 80 years later.
Look where it got us.
Look where it got us. It actually got us somewhere. People don't understand that peaceful endeavors get you farther. Not because it's peaceful. Well, yeah, it is because it's peaceful. Yeah, I'm sorry. But a peaceful truth is better than a violent lie. All right, there you go.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
2 wrongs don't make a right. Eye for an eye is not always an eye for an eye. Sometimes you can cut somebody down with some kind words. Sometimes you can cut somebody down by preparing the correct paperwork, by having a forum and letting others know of the same atrocities that are going on. So, if you're not involved in your community, get involved with your community. And anybody that says I'm not involved in my community, obviously I'm involved in my community, but my community sometimes doesn't fuck with me, which is okay. I'm okay with that, because sometimes my message is vulgar, sometimes my message is very abrasive, and sometimes overly aggressive. I'll be the first one to say it. I can be overly aggressive, but in order to take a stand, sometimes you have to do those things. And you have to get out that comfort zone and actually participate. If you're afraid to participate, if you're afraid to let people know that you care about something deeply, then why do you care about it? You have all this passion for activism and your community, but I don't see nobody doing nothing about the community. Mr. Turner, Eamon Turner, he said something today, because the NAACP wants to do more with the community. Not a one-time thing. They want to do more 24/7, 365. Do that. Don't talk about it. Do it. Because a lot of people just talk. Or you want to get on TV and get on the news and then talk about it. After that, you don't say another motherfucking word about it.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
I stay ready because I ain't never got to get ready. That's right. My daughter is so smart.
That's what Mama always told us.
That's what I always told her. It's like, we stay ready, we ain't never got to get ready. Plus, we took it from a rap song, so it works. But in my last 3 minutes, man, I want to say thank y'all. Y'all are very great. Thank y'all for your support. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Vedius. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Ashley. And I can't thank anybody else because I can't see everybody else. So, but everybody that was on here tonight and just watching, and it was a positive show. And the day ain't over, so I still want you to do positive stuff today. So like I said, today is Positive Day 2020. Do something positive. I don't care what it is. Do one positive thing. Maybe do all rest of the day. Like I said, man, go kiss your kids. Go kiss your wife if you got one, your husband. Let them know that they are important to you, that their life is important to you. It is about Black lives, but it's actually really trying to get the rest of the world involved too. We just want to live. And when you hear people, I want to live, I can't breathe, that's what they're meaning. We just want to live. I can't breathe while I've got people sitting over here calling me nigger every 5 minutes. I can't breathe while the cops are chasing me through a town and I haven't done anything. I can't breathe because other minorities don't want to succeed. If you don't want to succeed, then step back or we'll run you over. Period, point blank. Same sense as I just want to live. I want a nice house. I want a nice home. I want my children to grow up and have nice homes and a future. So let us live. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to call it quits for today. I want to say thank y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow probably. I mean, I might do this tomorrow, I might not. Just depends on my mood right now. Because like today I almost didn't do this because I was really heated, but it was worthwhile. And my daughter got to be a part of it. So on behalf of Janela and me, see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe.